Analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Beasley with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside Williams. Inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Here's Joe. Back to Holmgren. Fires for three. Drills it from outside.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And it's Lillard missing. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
That one good for two.
And Damian Lillard can just create any time with the ball handling skills he possesses.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Giannis grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Defensive foul.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. Here's Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
So many teams out there are trying to find their next Chris Middleton. This is a guy that works hard, always ready to drop a shot, will play defense, such a switchblade at that wing position.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Count that one.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Bucks trailed by 5. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 9 feet out. And he can't bank that one in. And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
Wallace, good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The offensive rebound. Portis uses the glass to finish the layup.
A big board and a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Thunder. They're up by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Here's Middleton. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Beverly missing. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Milwaukee with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First 2. Yeah, the defender all over.
The Thunder have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucs' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three. Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. And Clark, how do you stop that? Kicks it out to Beasley. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
To the paint. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lillard looking around. And the three off target. Here's Oklahoma City. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Williams can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City making a change.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your partner, number 3, Josh Giddey.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Beasley. Now Lopez. And that one's drained from the low block. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Nobody near Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 6.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
On the wing, Giddey. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Puts up a deep 3. And that one released in time, but no good.
There's just no quit as Dort works really hard to get out and distract shooters.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. And you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Thunder score.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Bucks really having a tough go here. Middleton for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And Lillard right now at that point guard position has total control of the offense.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important. to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Back to Dort. Rebounded by the Bucks. And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
The shot's good.
Not sure there are many players that can match the physicality that Giannis brings.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got 8 points.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Holmgren. Crosses over. And he sinks the layup. 13 points in the game.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Patrick Beverley is going to come at you every night. Just an inspiring player that way. Daring the defense to get physical with him on that play.
For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Beverley. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverley doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 21. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. Stolen by Beverley. Over in the corner, Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Now, Brent, when it comes to Portis, his duties have increased over the years.
And that has a lot to do, Kevin, with the defensive improvement from Bobby Portis. He puts more effort into that D, and the coaches trust him more, not just to spark off the bench. Yeah, if there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. But that passion, and sometimes will really get your teammates going.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Thunder. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard with it. Now defended by Hayward. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Lillard. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Thunder leading by 19. Goes up on the high post. Chalk up 2 there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Back to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Higgins outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. What would have happened in free agency? This is a good sign for the offense, handing the ball off to Middleton, who right now has got it going.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Lillard attacking. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Williams.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points. Middleton is doubled. And here is Antetokounmpo. Beasley with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Lillard with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And it's sent back by Lopez.
excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
So it's the Bucks now. Pass to Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
No good on the free throw.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Williams with the stuff.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Really good, ferocious defense from Gilgeous-Alexander to knock it loose.
Middleton with it. Off with the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Lillard gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Five on the clock. Lopez outside. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. For 3, Holmgren. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
To the inside, and then Lillard slams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
For 3, Middleton, and the dunk by Lopez.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Pass to Wiggins. In the corner, it's Hayward. Giddey with it. Wallace outside. Lopez with the block. Lillard outside. Misses the 3. On the wing, Wallace launches it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is